I have never seen the crisis that we have currently. The funding that is needed to pull these agencies up to where they need to be is critical, or we're going to lose one of the best states in the country as far as our home and community-based services.
So not only am I a parent advocate, I'm an agency. I put my whole heart and soul into this every day. And I see the effects of Prop 206.
People with disabilities are not different than us. People with disabilities are different like us.
Candy is 52. I am 72. I worry. I wished I could live to be 102. Maybe I will. Then she'll just be 20 years behind me. But I will get old and I will be gone. And I will not be able to do the things I do today to make sure she has a good life.
I'm not sure what we will do if our provider has to close their doors. At this point, my husband and I have spoken about it. Neither one of us can really afford to leave our jobs.
In December of 2016, we had in Arizona 673 employees making less than $10 an hour. So you can imagine our first payroll this year was quite a challenge. We met that payroll, but we made no other adjustments. So individuals who are making $10 an hour are still making $10 an hour, 11, 12, and so on. And it's a big challenge. It's a big moral and morale challenge. But 206 and 414 are catastrophic.
Prop 206 has been a very big challenge for us. Even with the emergency money that was appropriated, we are going to fall short about $136,000 in the next 6 months. And we know that in fiscal year 2018, we will be short of over $800,000. So this is a big challenge for us.
Right there, we're looking at $1.2 million from the combination of Prop 206 and 414, on top of what we were already losing from the 25% that were underfunded of the cost that DES has determined our services will cost us. So there's no way that we can make it. We're circling the drain and we just keep going faster.
What scares me the most is not seeing Steve, James, John, all our members that we consider family. Lance, my guy, Lance, you know. I love them all just like they're my children. You'll see them. If you ever come to our agency, they'll call me Dad. Hey, Dad. You know.
I've heard statewide that turnover fluctuates from 50 to 70%. As a parent, can you imagine how that makes me feel? And in fact, I know when my son's service agency, and he receives a multitude of services, can you imagine that I can sense when they've had turnover? Because he comes home, he walks the floors, he twirls a string. This is the way he releases his anxiety because he has new staff. Turnover really impacts the industry and families.
So this year, our developmental disability services are projected to lose $16,000 a month and about $70,000 in flag staff. We're basically seeing those losses for a number of reasons. Of course, there's not enough money. But it's interesting in that I think we've been pretty good stewards regarding our resources as well. This year, we cut our benefits by, which no one likes to do, but by about $270,000. We've moved to a high deductible workman's comp program. We've refinanced debt. We've increased deductibles in property and casualty insurance. Probably somewhere around $800,000 of additional savings in Arizona. We still have a shortfall.
Not having some of their workers anymore in the higher levels. As a parent, it means I'm making, instead of one phone call, I'm making maybe 5, 6, 7 phone calls trying to get an answer. six months to get a wheelchair now. It goes all the way down the line and impacts
Group
us.
home clients, how can they be well fed on the $4 per day they receive? Could you survive and feed a family on $4 a day? Funding for programs continues to decrease. Quality employees are almost non-existent for this hourly pay rate.
And so right now, with the adjustments that have been provided so far, it's helped, and I'm extremely grateful, but it definitely didn't get us back to that rate that we were at prior to these changes. We were able to pay above minimum wage. We were competitive. We're not competitive. We're the bottom of the line now.
We've been around for 30 plus years. It's a family business. It was started by my aunt for her son who has a disability. And I'm coming here, even though I'm smiling, I'm mad, my adrenaline's going, and I'm sad because I am the poster child. I'm closing my doors completely.
Initial crunch of the numbers, we did issue a 60-day notice to DES. We will be closing down our Kingman operation.
We'll just give a quick personal story. One of the reasons that I'm in this profession is that I have an older brother who actually received services from Mark for many years in their group homes and through their employment services. And he worked at A.J. Bayless bagging groceries. And he, even though he's in his 60s now, will describe that as some of the best times of his life. And I wouldn't want to take that away from anybody that we currently serve.
We ask you to help all families stop the bleeding because of inadequate funding. It affects me and my Down syndrome daughter. I wait your reply.